Alright, team. Welcome back to Nick Lenz Comic Corner, Classic Lesser Known Classic. This is episode number 3003 and Doubleshot number 2897. We're reviewing the final stuff for Hawkgirl and JSA Classified. First up was Hawkgirl Half Set Returns. No, there's no half set. It collects Hawkgirl 6166. And also, we're discussing issues 34, 39 of JSA Classified. We're going to cap out both books today with this one. In these issues, first of which Hawkgirl deals with Human Furies, and then eventually deals with Hold Our Nemesis Half Separate, who basically comes back into play in this book. And of course, she reunites with Hawkman, and eventually reunites love again. That's kind of what happens over the course of these last 6 issues. And, damn it, good book. Walt Time does an excellent job with this book. I give the book roughly a 9 out of 10. Final thoughts on Hawkgirl Volume 1. A really good book, except that it came at a bad time for the book. Because, from what I've heard from Jim Palmiani, he says that when he and Justin got replaced, the book basically tanked in sales. And it's probably the reason the book didn't last as long as Hawkman did. But I don't think it was a bad book per se. It just came at a bad time. Like, if you want to give Hawkgirl a slow book, fine. And this is something I should also point out interesting about these issues, 61 to 66. Because this number actually belonged to Hawkman. Because the obvious question is, does DC Marvel do this anymore when they have other characters' titles when they think of numbering? Nope, they don't believe doing this anymore at all. It's very, like they could just change the name of the series and just keep the numbering going. Nope. For Marvel, it's like, gotta hit that restart button. Gotta hit that restart button because they love that number 1. This is kind of slow down doing that. They have done it for the past 10 years. I really hate doing that when they did that. DC, not much. But, all in all, good book. At least Hawkgirl got fully collected. Sad Hawkman couldn't get this age of it. Yes, I've already reviewed Volume 2, so I'm not worried about that. So, next up we have is JSA Classified. And like usual, the book basically has multiple writers. So, yeah, first they started focusing on Our Man for a single issue. Yep, where he takes on an enemy known as Ten Commanders, who's a student of the original Ten Commander, who debuted in Brave and the Bold number 59. Yes, so he takes on this one-shot character for this issue here. Fun time travel stuff, and the guy gets killed off in this issue. And it was mentioned in this issue that the Time Master's dead. Yeah, it's by James Petty, artwork by Freddie Williams II. For the last few issues, it focuses on Wildcat. First one was a B. Claymore with Ron Perez doing writing and art, doing the artwork and inking. Or it's basically Wildcat versus Solomon Grundy, and of course Catwoman get involved in these 2 issues. I'm actually surprised that this book wasn't collected in uh, Batman Wildcat, because it features a team between uh, Wildcat and Catwoman. Fun fact: did you know Wildcat was actually one of Catwoman's trainers? Yeah, trainer of the fight. I think I called John Ryan. And this lasts for 3 issues. And then pretty much the last 2 issues is basically Wildcat versus Summer by Mike W. Barr. Yeah, Sally put basically the also in this issue that Alan Scott's dog passed away. Streak. Yeah, nice the fact you have a boxing match with him. But all in all, very good issues. I did find interesting though the last 5 issues are focused on Wildcat, but like basically 4 of these 5 issues focus on Wildcat. Like, why just do a Wildcat book if you're gonna do that? Nope, just do this for some reason. I don't know why, but he did. But yeah, for these last issues, yeah, 1 issue for Hour Man, and the last 5 are all basically Wildcat. Nothing really is particularly bad per se. It's just that they could have. Do I think the book lasts longer? I think that's why maybe they ran out of stories. That's part of the reason it ended. I highly that was canceled due to low sales. They probably just ran out of stories to tell for this book. Like if I were DC Comics at this point in time, if the Wildcat stuff was getting a lot of praise, why not just give a solo book? Like, I wouldn't necessarily mean like an ongoing series per se. You can give like a 12-issue maxi series, and people would be fine with that. It's just the problem is basically it's like, I guess people do like JSA, but people just don't like their solo adventures for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. But my final thoughts on this book is that this definitely was a fantastic series. Excuse me, yes, the first 4 issues focus on Power Girl, and then I think it was like 5 through 9 was the Arnhem Thieves storyline, which was basically written by Jen Van Meter, artwork by Patrick Opie. Yeah, I focused on the Justice League, the Justice Society for a 5-part storyline. Actually, no, it was about like a 3-parter. But the trade itself actually went to issue 9. Yeah. And we did have a couple issues focused on Jake Garrick Flash. I liked how we had focused on for Green Lantern. Also, I really kind of wish the series had more trades. I would say some of my favorite issues that are not. Well, the Power Girl stuff was good. I like the Power Girl stuff. But the whole purpose of the Power Girl issues was just to launch her solo book. That was really the whole purpose of it. Yeah. But as for the rest of the book, I would say I really enjoy the Dr. Midnight stuff. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, and look at basically who the star of this book. I think Wildcat's thinking more than anybody else. Wildcat's first issue he was basically the star of was issue number 26 and 27. He did those 2 issues, and then he did the last 5. He basically was a star for 7 issues. 7. Miss Traffic got 3. Green Lantern, surprisingly, let's see, he got, actually no, Wildcat had 7 because he had also issue 14, I think 15 too. And 16. Probably the coolest concept of the series was to having Iron Man take on Bane. I thought that was really cool. Yep. One of my first favorite comics from the 2000s. Sadly, I never got a chance to read when it was being published, but I enjoyed every issue of this book. I never thought the issue was bad. The only thing that was kind of weird was Mr. Horrific storyline, where it turns all the main villains actually Heinrich Himmler for reasons. You would think Mr. Horrific that he would basically just disinvolve him, but not really, no. But good stuff for this book. Yep. Was there any issue I thought was bad, per se, that I thought wasn't as good as the other issues? I didn't look at remember these issues. I don't think these issues was bad. I think the Veil Savage was a lot of fun. Yep. So, and with that, basically, both these books are done. What's Wednesday both? Hawkgirl is going to place with Mansion Volume 3. JSA Classified. This is going to place with JLA Classified. It's a bit longer of a series, but I'm going to get through it. Yep. But yeah, that's particularly a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, do the dislike button. Next up, more My East Sky Life. Okay, next video. Bye.